Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, November 20th, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, in any given moment, I can lean into and rely on my personal power. And as I was saying all this, I realized November, so 11, 20, so there's the 2, and then 2020, more 2. So today is one of those 2 days, and I think we need those in 2020 to remind us to have hope and faith and let that keep us buoying on, rebounding through these energies. So today we are actually in our final full day of Sun in Scorpio. Can you believe it? We have moved through almost all of Scorpio. So we will be down to that 29 degree. And the 29 degree of anything always kind of tests us. Like, have you learned the lesson? And the lesson that we've been focusing on over this time of Sun in Scorpio has really been relying on our own personal power, leaning into it, utilizing the energy of transformation in any given situation to shift into that empowered state away from any victim or, along those lines, any of those shadows. And not to say that those are bad or wrong, but it's just the realization that we can always shift, transform into that empowered state. We can take anything and use it to lift us, to shift us higher. So last day, Sun in Scorpio, may have some intensity with that. We also have our last day of Venus in Libra. So Venus will be at 29 degrees Libra as well. And so that Libra lesson, it really does give a good platform for the Scorpio energy. So Libra reminds us, take time to focus on our relationship with ourselves, find that balance, peace, and harmony within ourselves. Now, just like I said with the 29 degree for Scorpio, Sun in Scorpio, we may have some testing with that. So there may be some relational energies that kind of pull us off balance, and yet can you come back into what it feels like to be harmonious in yourself? And this isn't a fake harmony. It's not like, I'm just gonna fake it till I make it, or just smile and grin and bear it. No, it's really working within yourself. How can you show up in relationship for yourself? And that Scorpio energy is like, and if you have to enforce boundaries, enforce the boundaries in order to honor that harmony and that balance and that centering energy within yourself. That being said, 29 degrees Libra, Venus in Libra can also be really beautiful and lend itself to some pleasure and pleasure and fun and beauty, all those things in your day. So do take some time to bring that to yourself. Work with the universe to co-create some of that for yourself. Besides those two energies finishing up, we have the moon in Aquarius. So the moon in Aquarius can give us those mental vibes. It can definitely amplify the monkeys, the mental monkeys in our mind. Even though the moon is emotional, the Aquarius energy can definitely override the emotional and be like, let me just analyze the whole thing. So be aware of that. Moon in Aquarius is making several connections through the day. The moon will connect to Uranus. So you may find yourself, especially in the beginning part of the day, a little extra electrical, jittery. Grounding support helps with that. It also could trigger some worth stuff. And that could also come up with Venus at that 29 degree of Libra energy. Worth energies coming to the surface. Feelings of not belonging. And sometimes the feelings of not belonging feel bad. And sometimes it's like, I just do not belong on this earth. And yet, if you are here on purpose. And we need you and we need your energy. And so I remind the Aquarius part in you that's like, what am I doing? That your energy, your uniqueness is needed. So thank you. Thank you for supporting us all, by showing up. Moon will go on and connect to Mercury in Scorpio. So Mercury in Scorpio can still be bringing some shadowy thoughts. And again, I'm feeling a lot of worth stuff coming up in and through this. I think especially as we go into the holidays, there's a lot of fear spiking right now. Fear, frustration. Oh, I definitely have this card. Suppression going on in regards to virus number spikes and all of that. And again, Mercury in Scorpio is like, okay, we'll feel the fear, but how do we move and be empowered beyond this fear, beyond this energy that's coming up? And the moon in Aquarius in this situation can be very solution oriented. The moon in Aquarius, when given free reign, or anything in Aquarius, can really bring in genius ideas. So watch for those genius ideas coming in. Our next connection is actually the moon in Aquarius with Mars. Mars now direct in Aries. So you may have some ahas, and then Mars is like, go on, make it physical, make it actionable. Don't just keep building it in the head. Aquarius energy is the kind of energy that will start to build like a simple doghouse and turn it into a skyscraper. So before you make it into the skyscraper, start with the doghouse. Start with the smaller idea and put it into action, because so often it ends up being pie in the sky energy and not actually physically grounded in. But that connection to Mars can help it. That connection to Mars can also, though, amplify any frustration that you're feeling, any of that suppression feels. And again, we go back to the lesson of Scorpio. How do you empower yourself beyond the suppression? You are a sovereign being. So do keep that in mind. So let's look at these cards. Flowering. We are blooming through this 2020, through all of these energies. Do realize that you are up-leveling. There is a lot of personal revolution, evolution energy going on, and that's really beautiful. Even as we move through the suppressive feels. I have the laziness card. The laziness card is like, take it easy on yourself. Take it easy in this energy. So much transformation going on. Take your breaks. Know when to hand things off to the universe. Sometimes it's really good to ask, hey, how can this be easy? Or can I get this lesson a little bit more gently? A lot of times the universe will respond. So work to do, but it doesn't have to be so hard. I have the guidance card, although in reverse. So you may not necessarily be listening to that higher guidance. I think sometimes we get so caught up in our head and feeling that suppression that we miss those solutions. So again, today's a reminder, like, stay open to solution. And I love, you can write the word solution, although it's not spelled perfectly, but solution. Like, it is in connecting to our soul, and we can find what that through way is. So that is it for today. I have my eclipse readings up, $44 if you would like that. Our first eclipse is November 30th. They are in the signs of Gemini and Sagittarius. I only have a few spaces for it. I saw several messages from people today, but I'm putting that out there. And if you're interested, I will be doing 2021 year ahead readings starting in December. So let me know if you're interested in that as well. So besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.